Good morning. It is 7:30 a.m. on a beautiful blue sky day. I am halfway between the city of Sapporo and my final destination, the town of Higashikawa in central Hokkaido. Today we're going to do a deep dive into the people, the culture, and the nature and the land that supports life there, with a special focus on water. Higashikawa is famous for having fresh, clean, delicious water that's free for all of its citizens. All right, let's get out there. The town of Higashikawa, it's time to meet some people, check out the culture, find out what it's all about. It's 9 a.m. and I've made it all the way to Higashikawa town, population 8,000. Hokkaido as a whole has been in population decline since the early 2000s. But here in Higashikawa, the population has actually been increasing for the last 20 years. Now I'm in Higashikawa, now I'm not in Higashikawa. Now I'm in Higashikawa, now I'm outside Higashikawa. It's 27 degrees right now. It's shaping up to be a hot day in Higashikawa. I'm gonna stop off at a local cafe called Roaster Coaster, hook up with my friend Carl, and get some local info. I think that's the best thing to do. I jumped inside Roaster Coaster and ordered up a delicious iced coffee. Had a long chat with Carl and learned quite a bit about Higashikawa, the makeup of its citizenry, the history, and of course, a lot about that delicious spring water. Higashikawa is made up of a vibrant mix of multicultural and multi-generational residents, some who are born here, and others who have discovered and fallen in love with the nature and outstanding beauty of the area. Families, mountain hikers, skiers, and lovers of hot springs. Many people have chosen to settle here, thanks to the natural spring water that Japan's largest national park produces. Water is everywhere in Higashikawa. There are ponds like this, there are streams and rivers, and there are a lot of irrigation ducts. These are bringing all that fresh spring water to the rice paddies that are everywhere. And also to places like this, the Sakagura Michizakura. They actually moved their business from southern Japan up to Higashikawa about 5 years ago in search of great water to make a great sake. We stepped into the factory to have a sample, check out their setup, and talk to the owner, learn a little bit about their history and the quality of the water in Higashikawa.
酒造りは気候が北海道はものすごいいいですよね。寒いから。お酒を作るときはやっぱり寒さが必要になるので。その点では非常に素晴らしい。あと水はね、山ほどあるので、これはいい水が来るんですよね。中硬水ですけど、中硬水はお酒の醸造にはとてもやりやすい。7割ぐらい東川産のものを使っているので、その酒米を作っている農家さんが蔵に来て、体験をしたりということはあります。
Next time you're in town, make sure to stop by Michizakura in their factory store. You can take a sample, purchase some bottles. Great experience, great place, and of course, great sake. I decided to stop by Yama Tune, the socks specialty store. It's a brand new shop. They got all kinds of great socks for outdoor activities. If you're gonna go hiking in the mountains, make sure you have a good pair of socks. There's also a cafe, a Patagonia store built inside, and they even have a repair desk. So if you do get some wear and tear in your socks, you can bring them back and get it fixed. Another really cool feature, if you happen to come by when the store is closed, check out their vending machine right outside. You can pick up a pair of socks any time of the day. By the way, in 1985, Higashikawa town declared itself Photo Town Higashikawa because it's so picturesque. In the distance back there behind the public hall, we can see Hokkaido's highest peak. That's Mount Asahidake at 2,291 meters. It's a rather hot afternoon here. I'm walking around looking for a hand pump that I heard about where you can pump water directly from the well. I just want to wash my face and kind of cool down a little bit. Let's go see if we can find it. I think it's over here somewhere. Oh, Oh, that feels great. On a hot day, cool water straight from the well. Wow. Feel nice and refreshed now. Let's go check out the water park. This is the water park. It actually serves a purpose beyond just being a nice, relaxing park. Water from the mountains is brought into large pools. The temperature rises a few degrees, and then the water is sent on through irrigation channels to the many rice paddies waiting down the valley. Did you know that the history of watermills in Japan dates back to the year 610? This was back in the time of Prince Shotoku. Watermills in Japan have been used in a variety of ways, including rice milling, flour milling, oil extraction, ore crushing, power generation, and power sources for water pumps. The use of water turbines in Higashikawa town began in January of 1913 with the construction of the first water turbine at the Chubetsu River Power Station as a hydroelectric power plant. After that, in 1914, number 2 was constructed, and in 1920, number 3 was constructed. In the mid-1950s, there were nearly 60,000 water turbines nationwide. But the number of water turbines is now decreasing year by year. I linked up with a friend who lives right next to the park. He's a carpenter, a skateboarder, a snowboarder, and a craftsman. And he loves Higashikawa. Let's hear what he has to say.
いいところだとやっぱり原水みたいな感じですごいクリアないいのがあるし、お茶とかにもいいみたい。でもやっぱり原水はなんかいい気がするな。山行って帰りにちょっと飲んだりするとね、なんかつながってる感じもあるし、そういうのは、なんかふと落ち着くというか、そんなのあるかもな。すごい浄化したエリアに身を置いてる感じはあるかも。山もそうだけど、こうちっちゃな粒子に包まれてるような感じが結構水張ったとかいう時はすごいみんな感じてるかも。みんななんか気持ちよさそうにしてるその時期は。あれはサンセットがすごい映るからそう特にね西側になんか空が広いから東側だから夕日はすごい綺麗な時多いかな。みんな多分見れるっていうかそれは結構いいロケーションだと思う。
The abundance of this natural, clean water here in Higashikawa is truly astounding. Every winter, 170 million tons of snow falls on the Daisetsuzan mountain range. In the spring, that melts and seeps into the ground. It's said that it takes between 100 to 200 years for that snowmelt to come back out as the mineral water we see here today. Hey, quick side note. I love how in Japan they involve the youth, young kids, elementary school kids in public works projects like this park. See these tiles? All the artwork has been done by elementary school kids. Next, I head down the road about 20 minutes to a restaurant called Haru Kitchen. The owner and chef is a deer hunter and a transplant originally from Tokyo City.
割とそういう野生動物とのうんちゃらっていうのがなんかニュースになるのが北海道では結構普通なんだなっていうのを見てて、でもその割にはエゾシカとかをなんか気軽に食べる場所がないな。たまたま旭川に住み東川に住み店をやるにあたってエゾシカをなんとかできないものかしら。で店で出すんだったらさばけないとちょっと嫌かなと思ったんで、さばくにはどうしたらいいんだろう、ハンターになれば教えてもらえるっていうところからなって、人をさばくのとかもやっぱりそこそこ大変で力も使うし気も使うし、でも本当に辛いって思うことはあまりなくって、鹿を殺すのが好きとかじゃなくって本当に 天職じゃないかっていうぐらいもう楽しくて仕方がないんですよ。鹿さんをいかにきれいにさばくかみたいな、まだまだなんですけどね。やっぱり初めて自分がさばいた鹿を食べた時にいただきます、今まで言ってたいただきますは偽物だったんだなっていうか、偽物ではないんだけど本当のいただきますじゃなかったかもしれないって思った瞬間があって、発想のやついやこれはロースです。これ道の駅のロステージそうですね、ここまで資格が取れるんですね。食肉加工、食肉処理まで取れてて、結局食肉、牛も豚も鶏も全部そうなんだけど、食卓に乗るまでにそれぞれのストーリーがあると思うんですよね。誰がどこでどう育ててどういうものを食べてきてとかっていう、もう野菜も全部そう。鹿を搬入して、で足のところをちょっと傷っていうかアキレス腱のところを切ってあるんですよ。バキッて。でそうするとこういう輪っかができるので、それをこうやってで重さを測って、で皮を剥いで内臓を出して、ですり替えて半身にして、で熟成。なんか全てストーリーがあって、それが食卓に全部最後乗るっていう、なんかそういう食卓が楽しいなって思います。
A great philosophy on life in general and a really inspirational experience there at Haru Kitchen. Make sure to stop by. Her food is absolutely tremendous. Really, really delicious. Afternoon light, and I'm looking at Asahidake, getting excited to head up there tomorrow morning early. I can't believe it's still my first day in Higashikawa. I met so many people and drank a lot of great water. Really enjoying the view. It's time to go check in at my lodging, my home for the next 2 days. This is Kitoushi. It's a great little campsite. They have cabins that you can rent as well, and just a great view of the town of Higashikawa.
I have arrived at my lodging for this trip. It's cabin number 34.
After checking in and settling down, we decided to have a little barbecue, enjoy that outdoor air and that view as the sun sets. They have a ski resort in the winter right next to the cabins. In the summer, they have these park golf courses that you can enjoy. And I even got to see a beautiful woodpecker, red-headed, absolutely gorgeous, right next to the cabin. All right, the sun's setting. It is time to get into that barbecue, enjoy some food, and a little local beer. Higashikawa Ale, made with that great spring water, locally produced. I'm definitely starting to understand why a lot of people have decided to move and make their home in Higashikawa.
Good morning. It is 5 a.m. Got up early this morning. We're going to head up to Asahidake and catch the very first tram to the top.
We are entering the Daisetsuzan National Park. This is Japan's largest national park. And Higashikawa is the gateway or the access point to reach Mount Asahidake, Hokkaido's highest peak at 2,291 meters. 6:30 a.m. the first gondola leaves from the base station heading towards the top of the mountain. The view is incredible. The air is fresh and clear. And we decide to take a walk all around, about an hour-long loop that gives you great views, and you get to see the ponds. The snow melt gathers in these ponds and then slowly seeps into the ground over the summer season. This was the very end of June, and there was still quite a bit of snow in the valleys melting into those ponds.
そうですね、ちょうどまだこの時期は本来は結構雪が沢とかびっしりついてて豊富なんですけど、今年はおそらく全体見ててちょっと少ないのかなっていう気がしてるから、これからの時期は花が綺麗ですよね。はい。たくさん雪が大雪山に降って、それで冬はスキーしたりして遊べますし、でそこから長い年月かけて大雪山ろ過されて、東川町の地下水となって僕らの生活を潤してくれる、農業用水になったりもそうですけど、 まあ水も美味しいし、すごいありがたい存在です。今日はまあちょっと登山道の状況とか雪の溶け具合とか状況を見てロープを張ったり登山道がしっかり分かるようにロープを張ったり、ちょっとまあ今日はシーズン始めなので状況を見に行くかね。植物をたくさんこうやって人が入る場所なので、植物を踏んでしまうとどんどんこう登山道も荒れてきたり植物も減ってくるので、まあそういうとこですかね。はい。
Walking around the 1-hour loop trail, the views are stunning. This is Kagamike, or Mirror Lake. It's famous for the reflection of the Asahidake peak on a still day. The steam rising from those vents is really incredible. The last eruption on Mount Asahi is said to have been in 1739. There's still quite a bit of snow left on the trail that you have to cross at points. It's nice and cool. I stopped to look at a little stream flowing down the mountain and observe how the snow that's over the stream is actually melting, those water droplets going into the stream. That water will seep into the ground, go through all those natural filters, and come out as mineral water approximately 100 to 200 years from now. It's beautiful to watch this natural process in action. This little hut is one of my favorite spots. I come here a lot in the winter for snowboarding and skiing, and this hut is actually buried. Some seasons you'll actually have to dig down to that little window that's up in the attic, and that is left open all winter long for those who need maybe stay overnight in the hut. You climb in through that window to access the cabin in the winter. This is an Ezo chipmunk. It was first described by Philip Franz von Siebold in 1824, shortly after his arrival in Japan. All right, it's been a great experience here at Asahidake, watching the snow melt, the rivers running off of the mountain, and all that water seeping into the ground. It's time to head back down to the base, and I'm going to visit the Asahidake Onsen, which is a natural hot springs. There are several hotels and places to stay. I decided to stop by Hotel Bearmonte. There are a variety of hotels, lodges of different styles and sizes in the Asahidake Onsen area. This is one of the larger hotels. The hot water, or the onsen that's coming out of the ground there, is really incredible. You will feel so relaxed and refreshed if you go in the onsen in Asahidake. It is one of my favorites in all of Japan. Here at the Hotel Bearmonte, it's quite a large bath. There's plenty of space to stretch out and take it easy. They've also done a beautiful remodel on their lounge on the second floor, and it is incredibly big. There are sofas and tables, there's coffee and tea. There is a huge selection of books. Photo books, art books, books about camping, books about food. Really, really cool selection of books. Congratulations to whoever did the choice there. I found a book from a friend and a respected photographer that I know named Hiroshi Suganuma. He is a legend here in Japan, a great ski and snow photographer. Got a new book out called Shape of Snow. That was really cool. It's now time to make a visit to the Gensui spring water. Now this is where you can bring your water bottles and fill up on that great spring water. Right next to the parking lot is this amazing river. You can see the water that is pouring down from the mountains and into the Chubetsu Lake. It's really impressive to see the volume of water that those mountains produce. There's a small path, about a 5-minute walk along the gentle stream, will bring you to the actual source of the spring water. 4,500 liters of water are produced every minute by the Gensui spring, and the water's temperature stays between 6 and 7 degrees Celsius all year round. I've been coming to this spring in this area for more than 20 years now, And it is absolutely a fantastic spot. Just walking around, looking at the forest, listening to the birds, and then drinking this delicious water. It really fills you with a sense of power and beauty. As we pull back from the mountain, we get a view of Chubetsu Lake, which was created after the Chubetsu Dam was built. There's public access to the lake, so you can go fishing. I like to bring my kayak, go for a little paddle. You'll see groups of people on their stand-up paddle boards. It's a really, really gorgeous spot. It's time to head back to the cabin, grab another cup of great coffee with my friend Carl. We sit down, relax, overlooking the town of Higashikawa. Talk about life, talk about good food, talk about this whole cycle, the seasons, and how beautiful the nature is in Higashikawa. It's a really, really incredible place. There's so much to explore in the Daisetsuzan National Park. I've been going there for many years, and I feel like I've only scratched the surface. I hope this has inspired you to get out and check it out. Spend as much time as possible in Higashikawa. Rent a car, drive to the mountains, walk the trails. Winter, spring, summer, fall. Every season is great. Every season is unique. You'll see some really amazing views. And take a chance, take a moment to stop and talk to the locals, whether it's a farmer on the rice field or someone who has moved there to escape city life. You will always be guaranteed an interesting conversation and an interesting story. Whatever you do, don't forget to stay for the amazing sunsets that you will see from Higashikawa town. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be back with another Gonzo tourism episode soon. In the meantime, enjoy your travels.